Welcome back to Friday Garage. I'm not high. I'm just really tired. It's 6:50 in the morning, and we're gonna take the RS on the Cobra to Monday or motor morning socials. Let's get a little cold start on the RS. Wow, that's quite the sound. Wow, what a great looking car. What a great looking car. Alrighty, y'all, we made it. There's a lot of clean cars here, dude. A lot of cool stuff, including the Focus. Well, now we're leaving the meet. Still popping, but it's time to go. Alrighty, y'all. So the next thing for the build, I'm gonna order some 410 gears for this thing. I could probably do it myself, but I just don't want to. So I've done a lot of work on this thing on my own, and the gears are just not something I want to touch on my own. Too complex, and there's people that specialize in that, can do it way better than me. So I'll throw up the gears I'm getting right here, and we're gonna go get some breakfast.
2 days later.
All right, y'all, we got some breakfast, lunch. I don't know, it's been at least 2 days, but we're back in the shop. I'm gonna move some things around to kind of get all of this situated and organized. So I'd like to fix the transmission making that noise. I've also got this old transmission and clutch. I wanna move this. I wanna move some of this around and move these shelves to get my cleaning supplies and my tools. And here's the truck, by the way. Still a work in progress. More content, hopefully one day. We're gonna try to fix this clunking noise that the Cobra's making when I back up or when I'm kind of under load. Like, it's really anything with decel, it clunks, or reverse. And it's coming from, I think, the cross member, but we'll get into it. Got all my stuff over here now. Probably have to put this back over here, but we'll do that later. So let's get this thing up in the air. And there's also one other thing I want to try and fix today is you'll notice this is a little popped out, this little side skirt. And that's because I had to, when we were in Gatlinburg, I had to jack up the car and I tried to use the pinch weld, and the factory pinch welds basically kind of bend, which sounds terrible, but I don't know. Long story short, this is what it used to look like, and now it doesn't. And this just looks way better. So we're gonna try and maybe fix that too. So yeah, let's get to it. Gotta love when you find just the perfect balance of a car that's not too low to daily drive, but just low enough to where I can't get the jack under it without using wood. So that's awesome. Also, I backed it up onto the woods and it made that clunk noise again. I don't really have any videos of it, but trust me, there's a clunk noise. And what I know about this clunk noise is that it doesn't come from inside the transmission. I can't feel it in my hand in the shift knob, so it's definitely external from the transmission. Yeah, I should probably not be recording this part. Let me use both hands. So yeah, now I'm just gonna try and kind of see if I can rearrange these parts and minimize that clunk sound. I think it's more of a metal on metal contact. So I'm gonna try to eliminate as much metal on metal as I can around the cross member area. All right, now we're under the car. You can maybe get a better idea of what I'm talking about. This is currently how I have them spaced out. It's not that great. So I'm gonna try and do it as close to the diagram as I can. Even though I'm missing a few pieces, I think I have these extra 4. Maybe I can stack them on one side if I need to. Not a good idea. I don't recommend this, but I'm trying to do it on a low budget. So yeah. For anyone that wants to know the exhaust setup, here it is, revealed. I guess you already know what it is, but right under the X pipe, right here, right there. And it goes into some long downpipes, and then just the stock manifolds up there. So yeah. All right, I've got them in like the diagram says, and now I just have to basically tighten them up. I might back this one out a little bit, but yeah, let's tighten them up and we'll see how it does. Just tighten these up and should be good to go. Why am I not using the impact? I can hear you commenting now. I don't know. A lot of times I just forget to use it. I forget that I have it. So yeah, I don't know. I should be using it. Ended up using the impact anyway. All right, so now this should be what our setup under there is close to, but this is what it's set up to be. So if that solves the problem, great. If not, it was worth, kind of trying. I think it'll at least help, because now I have both of the metal pieces, top and bottom, that I need. So yeah, it should be good. All right, so let's get it back down on the ground and we'll see if it worked. And again, if not, let me know in the comments. Maybe you guys have some ideas. Maybe you had this problem before. I don't think it's the drive shaft being bound up, but it could be. I don't think it's any rear end backlash. I'm certain the sound is coming from here under the car, not back here or here. It's definitely coming from right where that is. So if you have any ideas in the comments, let me know. But yeah. Now, while I have it in the air, like I said, I'm gonna try and fix this little gap here. It's just a little thing, but to me, it's super ugly. And I see a lot of other new edges do this, and I just hate it. I hate it. I hate that mine now has this problem, but I think I can fix it. So let's give it a go. Now, this might literally be the most insane attempt to fix something, or at least the weirdest tool. I've disconnected the vise from the table. I think I can just clamp it onto where it's bent right. Where is it bent? Right here. Yeah, right there. And maybe I can just bend it back the other way. We're gonna find out. All right, so as you probably expected, that did not work at all. I'm trying to really think about how I could pry that kind of flatten it back out. I don't know. I might have to take a loss on this one. I can't think of a way. I don't have any smaller vise than that, or any like clamps, C-clamps or whatever. All right, even the hammers wouldn't do anything. All right, I'm just gonna take it to body place, because that surprisingly is beyond my basic mechanic skills. But yeah, let's drop it down and see if we fix that noise. Alrighty, let's fire it up and see if it's fixed. Obviously that did not make it go away, but it did make it change. So obviously I'm tweaking the right area. The first time it did it, it didn't sound very loud at all. So yeah, I'm gonna go shower, shave my little beardlet thing, and I'm gonna go to bed. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I personally loved making it for y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, like, boost that algorithm. Trying to take the channel to big places, so thank you for watching, and see you in the next Friday Garage episode.